Analysis. Guys, and welcome to another episode of Finalysis. Now, on Saturday the 3rd of August, we've got the Riyadh Season US card, and this is a really stacked card with some real good talent. Now, the one that everyone's talking about is Terence Crawford versus Israel Madrimov. Now, if we take a look at their amateur careers, both fighters have done really well in the amateurs. You've got Terence Crawford. He's had 70 fights and 12 losses as an amateur. And Israel Madrimov, he's reportedly had 350 fights as an amateur with only 20 losses. That is some career. Now, both of them, they're doing really well, and both of them are at the top of the game. Terence Crawford started boxing at the age of 7. Madrimov, he started boxing at the age of 10. Both of them have a background in wrestling. They're both very athletic, and as you've seen after their fights, they both like to do a backflip at the end of the fight. But it promises to be a good fight. Now, Crawford, 4 times undisputed divisional champion in different weights. Madrimov, he won his title in March and is in one of the Riyadh Season cards, and that was March. He became champion then. So Crawford's coming up to 154 to challenge Madrimov for his belts. How this is going to go, I'll give my predictions later after the tail of the tape. Terence Crawford, age 36. Madrimov, age 29. Terence Crawford is 5'8". Madrimov is 5'8.5". Now, Crawford has a bigger reach, 74, the longer reach I should say, and 68 for Madrimov. Crawford's had 40 fights, no losses, no draws, and 31 KOs. Madrimov's had 11 fights, no losses, 1 draw, and 7 KOs. I guess when we look at the two styles of Crawford and Madrimov, for me, Crawford, he has the better IQ. He's got better ring generalship. And I'm not saying that Madrimov doesn't have that, because he does. And he's a champion for a reason. But what I'm saying is, Crawford, in 40 fights, undisputed in different weight divisions, and just when he boxes, he reads the fight as he goes along, and makes adjustments within the fight. And not many fighters do that or can do that. Now with Madrimov, he is a bit of a powerhouse, and he has good techniques. I've seen him do kind of like Usyk-like turns and avoid, defensive moves. But he's got a really powerful hook to the head and to the body. He uses a lot to the body, and he's only had 10 fights, and he is the champion. He's got a good right hand as well. And he's got good movement, and he's very powerful. He puts on the pressure. But in this fight, I'm giving my prediction to Terence Bud Crawford. Now we've got the heavyweights. we've got Jarrell Miller versus Andy Ruiz. Now, in this fight, Jarrell, his best work was when he was juiced up and he was throwing like so many 100 punches within the fight. Since he's been off the juice, and we've seen with Daniel Dubois and the fight before that, he's not the same person, he's not the same fighter. But for this, he's lost weight and he's trimmed down. He's lost something like 54 pounds or is it something like that? Andy Ruiz, I can never tell if he's lost weight or not. He always looks like he has in some pictures, and then when he gets in the ring, he looks like he hasn't. But Andy Ruiz, very good, very skillful, fast hands, slow feet, but I'm still tipping Andy Ruiz against Jarrell Miller. I don't think it's going to be a knockout with either of them, but I'm tipping Ruiz. Could be a stoppage. And I also think that, going back to Terence Bud Crawford, I think that will be a knockout. If both men go in there and do what they do, one of them's getting knocked out. Now we've got Big Baby Anderson versus Bakole, the heavyweight sparring world champion. Now, in this fight, I am intrigued to see how this is going to go, because Big Baby Anderson, in his fight against, who was it? The champion that Anthony Joshua beat, Charles Martin. I walk this earth like a god, him. Well, his performance wasn't good against him. So, and Bakole, I can't remember the last time I've seen him fight. He beat Yoka. I think he's fought since then. I'm going to go on this one. It's a tough one. I'm going to go with, the favourite is Anderson. Bakole's tough. I'm going to go with Anderson on points. Not a knockout, on points. If Anderson's the fighter who he says he is, as he had that little bit of a disagreement with Eddie Hearn, when Eddie Hearn said to him, well, he was unhappy that Eddie Hearn said to him, it's a 50-50 fight. Then he was reluctant to shake Eddie Hearn's hand, and Eddie Hearn said, if you're the man you say you are, and you're a special fighter, you'll win. And Eddie Hearn's right. Well, anyway, guys, that's it from me. Peace. I'm out of here. Hey guys, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.